Hey guys, this video for back supported bridge hold or back supported bridge bridges, right? Repetitions. If you're thinking, hey, that looks just like a hip thrust, you're right. It's the same thing, the same mechanics, the same movement. Sometimes when we change the angle, we get a new exercise, but the movement pattern is the same. But in the changing of the angle, we increase sometimes the load, the resistance, right? Just because now the particular joint that we're opening or closing is a more advantageous or more or less advantageous mechanical position. Or we change the muscles in both, right? Like because the angle of the movement has a relationship with the angle of how the muscles are connected to the bones, and so that might change the muscles that we use. In this case, we are taking the bridge regular movement, and when we raise it, we increase the resistance a lot, right? Like, and so just because the force is gonna be straight down, and the hip joint is gonna have to open directly against it. In a hip, in a regular bridge, when the back is on the ground, the angle is a little bit different, so there's a loss in horizontal momentum and so on, and it's gonna prioritize more the legs than the lower back, right? Or the not just the legs, the upper back attachment, right? And so this one is a little bit more even, both for the hip thrust and the I mean everything that I'm saying here applies to hip thrust because it's basically the same thing. But now let's go through the points of performance. Very simple here. So when you're just holding it, all that I want is to not be hyperextended on the spine, and that is simply achieved by squeezing the butt a lot, right? So if I try to overextend my spine, but my butt is really engaged, that's gonna prevent me from arching too much. So come as high as you can with your glutes super squeezed, super hard, and just hold. And for the repetitions, for the pulses, all that you want is to avoid the sensation of coming down. When you're coming down, to hyperextend the back, right? Like so, in order for us to come, it will be very simple to try to touch the floor with your butt by hyperextending the back. We're gonna keep that butt squeezed so that it's more like a good morning here, right? So same mechanics. So squeeze the butt at all times when you do your repetitions, and that is it for this movement. Super good to load it, just like you would on a hip thrust and whatever. Anyhow, that is it. Give it a try and let me know how it goes.